Today I'm reviewing the Raleigh Tekoa mountain bike. I've always been a fan of Raleigh. From my childhood days I had a Raleigh Grifter, and then later on I had a Raleigh Carlton Cyclone racing bike. The Grifter was kind of like one of the early, I guess, type of mountain bikes, you know, for children. And then, you know, I went on to a racing bike, which was the Raleigh Carlton Cyclone. Okay, so this bike, alright, it's very light, and this is a small, because I'm only 5'6", and it's a 29er. It has 29-inch wheels, which I like. It's kind of easier for me when going over rough terrain, because the bigger the wheel, obviously the rollover is, you know, is easier. It has reflectors in the wheels, both front and rear. It has a reflector under the back, under the seat on the back where the seat post is. And there's also a reflector on the front, and I think this is most common these days of all bikes. I think you know, bike manufacturers want to put a bit of safety into bicycles. And so here we are. Here's it's a small, you can see, SM 5'3" to 5'6" rider height, see, size. So just a small, because I'm not a particular tall guy. This particular cycle is a 24 speed. It has 3 cogs on the front, and on the back it has 8. It has a Shimano Acera derailleur, both back and front, and the actual gears on this, to me, I think are fantastic. Now, what's different about this bike than any other bike that I've had is the fact that this has hydraulic brakes. I've never had, this is the first bike that I've ever had with hydraulic brakes. And as you can see here, it says mineral oil. Some people say that they're no different, they're no better than cable brakes, but I don't know. I think to me it's that you don't have to pull as hard to want to stop. So you've got the reservoir here, obviously as the fluid in, and this is a pipe. And so here's this one's the front, goes down here, and it's a disc brake again with a caliper mechanism with pads that, you know, catch against the disc and stop it. So when you squeeze the lever, it pushes fluid down. That's how hydraulics work, and the caliper goes out and pushes the pads, the brake pads, against the disc, and it stops you. So front and rear disc brakes, which, you know, to me is pretty cool how things come on. Quick release on the seat post, quick release on the rear wheel, and quick release on the front wheel. This is a hardtail, what they call a hardtail. Basically, there's no shocker suspension on the rear, which some do. Some bikes have. This one doesn't. It just has the, you know, the forks at the front, which, you know, are shock absorbent. So if you hit something, it absorbs that shock and allows you to, you know, go over the object with a little bit more ease, less vibration in the forks and the handlebar. Alright, so it's, again, it's, what I like about this is the Shimano and its shifters. So, you know, this is for the front chain wheel, and like I said, there's 3 cogs, so 3 settings, and just by, you know, pushing the levers, this one here and this one here, backwards and forwards, you could change it. And for the back derailleur, it's the same thing. So the right hand operates the back derailleur, the left hand operates the front derailleur, you know, to move up and down the chain wheel. This is a pretty light bike, all things considering. The pedals have reflectors on them too, you can see that. So that's another, I guess, safety feature. And the tires grip pretty well. So that's nice little decals here and there. I like the paint job. I think Raleigh have come together pretty well on this with the assortment of dark blue, light blue, white, with the black of the tires, wheels, and handlebars, pedals, chain wheel, seat post, and seat. I'm not a fan of seats like this. They really hurt my ass. The saddle on the Schwinn that I reviewed, which we'll see, which is back on my channel, I really did like the seat on that bike. So I might change this seat because having a fat ass and something razor like that, I feel like it's cut me. But I'll see. I'll keep riding the bike to see if I get used to it. I'm sure I will. You know, it's just a matter of time. The handlebars are pretty cool, right size, and you know, pretty easy to adjust with Allen keys. You know, there's this Allen key here, Allen key on top, and Allen key on this side. And I've found that this bike is pretty strong. It's you know, it's pretty durable. I've been on a few trails with this now, and I didn't want to do a review on a bike until I'd ridden it for a few weeks. So I found that it's time to do a review, and in doing so, these are my, you know, my thoughts, you know, on the bike. On the road, it rides pretty good. Like I say, there's plenty of different gears, so if you're trying to get up a hill, you know, you can go into the lowest gear and pedal nice and slow. Of course, you're going to move slow. You're going to get up that hill slow, but at the end of the day, the gearing's there to tackle hills. 24 speed, 29-inch wheels, 29er, Raleigh Tekoa. I think it's a pretty awesome bike, and the good thing about Raleigh is, especially here in America, this is where I got this. If you go to their website to order one of these, what they actually do is they ship it to a specialized store, and that store, you know, checks it over and puts it together and makes sure that everything is working how it should work, so that, you know, you get no disappointments. Now, one of the disappointments, oh, before I go to the disappointments, I mention here, there's 2 screws here, so you could put a bottle holder, you know, and a bottle in there, or any other device. Now, disappointments with this, I think, where Raleigh have kind of let down, but it's just a small thing, which I'm gonna have to take care of myself, is see these little plastic clips here. That's all they are. They're just a clip. Well, as you can see now, I've got 1, 2, I have 3 missing. So I'm going to have to take care of this. Whoops. I'm going to have to take care of this with some, you know, black cable ties. Sorry, I misspoke there. And just leave them loose so, you know, when the handlebars turn, it gives a bit of flex on this. Other than that, I think that this hardtail bike is a fantastic buy. You know, it's a great bike for anybody that wants a you know, pretty good hardtail mountain bike. So out of 10, I'm going to give this a 9.5. It's a great bike, and I recommend this bike to anybody. By the way, this is not an endorsement. I don't work for Raleigh. I don't work for Schwinn. I've not been paid by Schwinn or Raleigh, and so this is just my thoughts on this bike. I went looking for a Raleigh, and this is the one that I got, and this is the one that I'm reviewing. Until next time, thank you for watching. Peace. Have a great day.